Hey guys, so today we're going to be looking at more Am I Wrong stories. Yeah, let's just get right into the video. I recently got married with my long-term fiance. She and my mum never really got along. I always hoped things would be better after the marriage. My mum invited us over for dinner, which was supposed to be our first meal as a married couple at her house. She was a vegetarian before but switched to vegan a couple months ago. My mum knows she's a vegan. Despite that, my mum didn't prepare a single vegan dish for her except a soggy looking salad. Even the veggie soup, she added chicken broth to it to make it tastier. Petty! Seriously. The rest was all non-vegan stuff like mac and cheese, fried chicken, and banana pudding for dessert. All things my wife can't eat. I told my mum we were going to leave before dinner since there was nothing for my wife to eat. My mum said she could just pick things out of the food and eat the salad. I told her that's not how it works. Then she starts insisting the veggie soup was fine. I pointed out that it wasn't vegan because of the chicken broth, which according to my mum was bullshit. Then she asked my wife, can't she just eat normally for one day? My wife said no, but she doesn't mind just having the salad. But I knew she was trying to save the day and was fed up with how my mum was treating her. So I thanked my mum and told her we were leaving. My mum freaked out. She blamed us for being disrespectful. She said she spent hours cooking all that food for me. I told her that's the issue. She should have thought about my wife too. My mum said I was exaggerating because it's not like she's allergic or anything. Wow. Imagine having an in-law like that. That's sad. It's probably not even the fact that she's vegan. It's probably the fact that the mum just doesn't like her. You know, even if she could eat everything that the mum makes, the mum would do something else to make her upset. Food is definitely not the issue here. If your in-laws just don't like you, they will never like you. And I feel like people should learn that early on. Like, you can't make someone warm up to you if they don't even want to be warm. Do you know what I mean? It's just useless. So the earlier you know if someone doesn't like you, just ignore them. Don't even care about them. Don't even give them the satisfaction of you being mad or sad. Seriously, not worth it. Am I wrong for not including my friends that didn't pitch in for a birthday gift? I swiped my credit card on a $700 birthday gift and asked 5 friends to each pitch in $100 and I'll cover the rest. I gave them 30 days, due 2 weeks before the birthday, to get the money together. They all agreed. 2 told me they couldn't pay me on time but would pay me before the birthday. I told them if you don't, I'll have to cover the difference and you say it was from me and the other friends. Come the day of the birthday, both didn't pay. I said out of good faith, can you at least give me a portion? They both said they couldn't. This meant I'm covering $400 of the $700 gift. I wrote on the gift package from me, friend 1, friend 2, and friend 3. The other 2 were upset because I didn't put their name, but they said they would have paid me back after the birthday. I told them that's BS because you were blowing off money on dumb stuff. Alcohol, Pokemon cards, grass, etc. All the month when you could have paid me back. Good. You know people are just lying when they're like, well, I don't have enough money right now to pay. But you see them partying. Okay. It's the fact that this person gave them 2 weeks to pay her back and everyone agreed. Okay, it said they all agreed. So if you're the person who's like, yeah, I can do it. I'll pay you before the 2 weeks. And then all of a sudden you're like, well, I can't pay you anymore. Okay, then you're out. Okay, because you agreed. You said you were going to pay them back. That just says a lot about a person. If they can't even keep their words, you should just ditch them. Because I bet they already didn't want to pay, but they still agreed. But they could have just been like, yeah, I can't. If they agreed they couldn't, then everything would have been okay. You know? Am I wrong for asking my grandparents how they can be so cruel after they accused my mum of the same? 2 years ago, my parents' marriage ended because my mum found out dad was cheating and had another woman pregnant. My sisters and I, 17, 15, and 14, wanted nothing to do with dad afterwards, and he was not given any formal custody. It was a decision left for us to decide if we wanted to see him. We didn't. He had a daughter with the other woman a year ago. Now the daughter was taken by CPS and is currently sitting in foster care. My grandparents, dad's parents, want my mum to raise her so we will know her, so she will have us growing up. Mum said no. At the same time, they were trying to pressure us to accept visits with her, so she'll know us anyway, but my sisters and I are not interested. My guess is they want us to meet her, so we'll ask Mum to raise her. Mum did get a call and was asked if she would take her by a social worker, but her no was the last contact we had with a social worker. We only had contact once before that, where she was asked if visits between us and the girl were wanted. They weren't. My mum tries to keep me and my sisters out of it, but I've heard her lose her cool and answer the phone to tell my grandparents to leave her alone. I also heard my grandparents call her names and remind her over and over that my sisters and I are related to this girl and mum should want us to know each other and be close. And that's the kid's choice though. The kids already said no. I heard mum cry the other night, so I called my grandparents and told them to leave my mum alone. They tried to defend themselves, but I told them to stop. I brought up them calling my mum cruel earlier that day, and I asked them how they could be so cruel. I asked why didn't they take the granddaughter and why do they want her to be somewhere she's not wanted or loved or cared about. They sputtered over the phone, but I didn't let them speak, and I told them that's exactly what they're trying to set her up for, and it's not good. I told them none of us want her here or want a relationship, and they're the cruel ones trying to force her in here anyway. They went crazy yesterday over what I said. Mum finally blocked them, but they're also trying to make themselves heard via social media. Excuse me? Yeah, well, you're the grandparent, so you raised the kid. Why are you making someone who's not related to the kids raise the kid? That's what I don't get, huh? The grandparents are literally blood related to the kids, so the grandparents should be the one to take the kids in. Seriously, this kid is right. Why would you want another kid to stay in a family that won't show them any love or won't care about them? You're the kid's grandparents, so you should be the one to care for them. Idiots! Imagine a kid being smarter than an adult. You know what though? That's a lot of kids. I feel like so many kids are way smarter than adults. Like, they can think so much better than adults. And why are the grandparents calling the son's ex-wife? They're already divorced. These are like the same kind of people, like the aunties, where they would want you to take care of someone else's kid, but once you're like to them, why don't you take care of them? And they're like, oh, but because I'm just, yeah, exactly. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.